Let's come back to West Africa, where the Ghana Stock Exchange recently marked its 30 years of existence, during which the Bourse has posted some years of being the best stock market, not just in Africa, but around the world. Tonight, joining me from Accra to discuss the 3 decades of the GSE, review the outgoing 2021 with outlook on 2022 is Fred Duvor, the CEO or the Chief Executive Officer at Apakan Securities. Great to have you on the show again tonight. Fred, thank you so much before the holidays. Thanks for making the time. Tell me about some key achievements of the Ghana Stock Exchange in wealth creation, financial deepening of the markets, or the financial markets in Ghana and so on over the last 3 decades.
Well, following its launch in 30 years ago in '91, the Ghana Stock Exchange has grown and evolved over the years and has struck some major milestones along the way. I think in '91, when it first launched, it started with 6 listed equities, but now we have about 42 listed securities on the market. Also, the capitalization of the market at launch was around 300,000 Ghana cedis, and compared to currently about 64 billion Ghana cedis today. So there has been a lot of growth in the performance of the market. I think just about 3 years after the market launched, it became the best performing emerging market in the world, returning about 124% to investors, and that we have seen those kind of returns a number of years. And it's like currently the market is made up of the main market where the main equities are listed. Then there's an alternative market for SMEs, and recently in I think 2015 it created the Ghana fixed income market for fixed income trading. So there's been a lot of changes over the 30 years that the market has been in existence, and really it has helped deepen the financial landscape in the country. By I think the main revolutionary thing that it did was in 2008 when it automated its clearing and settlement and trading systems, and I think 2 years ago when MTN was listed on the market for the first time, investors could actually purchase shares on the market through their mobile phones and using mobile money. So the stock exchange has seen a lot of growth and changes over the past 30 years.
Okay, well, when we talk about the contributions of the Ghana Stock Exchange to the overall Ghanaian economy, how much has it really helped the various administrations over the last 30 years in terms of deepening the economy, supporting the macroeconomy and the monetary economy side of things?
Well, I mean, the exchange has been the go-to place for raising long-term capital for a lot of businesses to fund their growth. It is obviously evident in the number of listings that we have now compared to what we did 30 years ago. And its establishment has actually created a lot of wealth for investors, and it has kind of introduced the culture of savings and investments among Ghanaians. For me, the most important thing for me is the creation of the alternative market, where small and medium scale enterprises have also been given a channel where they can raise long-term capital to support their businesses. Previously, that didn't exist, where you had small and medium scale enterprises only having the banks and family and friends as their capital sources. I mean, data from World Bank shows us Ghana's average GDP pre the establishment of the exchanges from 1961 to 89. The average GDP growth was around 1.9%, and since its establishment up until 2020, GDP growth has averaged 5.3%. So the evidence is there to be seen on the contribution of the market to the economy.
Well, you see, when we look across from Nigeria, you look at the Ghana stock market with the kind of returns that you've posted even this year. As we speak, the Nigerian exchange is doing just about roughly around 5% and a few notches around there. You folks are in double digit in Accra, Ghana, But I remember that it was Nigerian stockbrokers that started trading on the floor of the Ghana Stock Exchange in Accra back then when it started. I was a journalist then, and I knew all the trips that were going on between Accra, some of the officials of the GSC coming to Nigeria Stock Exchange back then, and vice versa, and said, look, let's support this young exchange. But here you are, you're beating Nigeria when it comes to, in terms of index returns. How are you doing it? Is it the policy of the government? Is it the technology? Is it the structure? How are you achieving this rally, even now that we're ending the year 2021 and the market in Ghana is still red hot?
Well, you know, we always learn from our big brothers in Nigeria. But I must say, I mean, prior to this year, the market had experienced about 3 consecutive years of negative return. So coming into 2021, we have quite a reasonable number of listed equities being grossly undervalued. This, coupled with the impressive financial performance of the listed entities, saw investors. So investors actually saw value in a lot of the listed equities, and there was a huge demand. Now we saw the rally begin in the first quarter of this year, where the market returned 14% in just 3 months, and it was primarily driven by stocks in the telecommunications and financial sector. Well, this rally continued in the second and third quarters, where the market closed the third quarter at 47%. I must say, in the fourth quarter, though, we have seen a bit of a decline in trading volumes, and that has contributed to price declines. This is largely because investors have made a lot of money in the first 9 months on the market, and we've seen a lot of profit taken from investors, because we have some stocks returning about 140%, 70%. So we see investors taking profits now, and that has contributed to the marginal price declines.
Okay.
And as we speak, the market has returned about 44%.
We wish you all the best and enjoy your holidays. Fred Duvor, CEO at Apakan Securities in Accra. Have a great evening, and of course, see you next time.